Hey guys, how are you? It's November 14th, 2015, and I'm just kind of in between appointments right now. I had a guy email me wanting to know if I would mind doing a video of just the XRS itself. I did do a video not too long ago, and it had the trailer in it, but he was wondering if for some reason I could just do one of the XRS, so I said, sure, no problem, let's do that. So yeah, let's do that. So here it is, guys. 2015 MXZ XRS. I went with the orange and yellow color scheme. I don't know why. Everyone's asking me why. No idea. I just liked it myself. You can get the black and I believe it's gray color scheme also. Both are nice. I guess maybe I just figured in the long run. I trade my sled in every 2 years, and I'm just guessing that orange and yellow aren't going to show the scratches, if there are any, as easily as the black will. Just my opinion. KYB suspension up front and underneath, fully adjustable. 2015 has that new RAS2 or RAS2 front end. And basically, from what I understand, just the basics and the idea behind this front end is that with our bump steer, what happens now when the suspension compresses, the skis now toe out. They're forcing more pressure on the sled to come back to the center of gravity, maybe be a little more stable in around the turns. Traditionally in the past, they've towed in, which according to the pros made the sled a little bit unstable. I've ridden a few Ski-Doos in the past, but I never really noticed that, so I don't know. That's just what they're saying. New ski design, pilot ski. I guess the idea behind these skis, from what they told me at the dealership, is supposed to eliminate darting and help a little bit with the cornering. I guess these things were known to push a little bit, and it's supposed to help with that also. I don't know if you're ever going to get away from darting, guys. I've rode sleds a lot of years, and I don't know if you're ever going to get away from it. That's just my opinion. They changed the handguards. They're now transparent, and I believe they changed the front ends just a little bit, just the headlights and whatnot. Not too much, just a little bit, I guess. R-motion suspension underneath. Kind of excited to see what that's like. I didn't go with the quick adjust tunnel adjusters, guys. There's usually 2 blocks or 2 cylinders, if you will, that sit on either side of the sled for quick adjust. I personally didn't want them. They just kind of look like they'd maybe be in the way from time to time. If you did order them, I'm sure it's a great feature to have. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it wasn't for me, considering they still have the dials underneath. So it probably won't be too hard to adjust if I need to. Something that was brought to my attention before I bought this is a few people were telling me that the XRS's, the seats on them weren't very comfortable. Of course, I haven't ridden this thing yet, guys, but just from sitting on it and sort of trying to gauge what it's going to be like, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't know if maybe the XRS has been refined a little bit, making it a more everyday friendly user or not, but it doesn't seem too bad for me. I came from an Apex and rode Yamaha a lot of years, and I don't really notice a ton of difference between the support and the seats. The riding position on the Ski-Doo is more favorable. I can already tell that. And the reason I went with the XRS, I'm not a pro rider by any means, but I wanted something that can handle the bumps. I live in southwestern Ontario, and I'm sure, like a lot of other places, by about noon, 1 o'clock on Saturday, our trails start to get beat up. If you go out for a Sunday ride, they're usually hellishly beat up unless we had a lot of snow that weekend. And I just wanted something that could soak the bumps up in the wash a little better than the average sled. So I was told with this suspension that this was the sled to do that with. We'll take a quick look underneath just so you can see. You got a quick adjust there, nice big red dial, and you got one back there. Assuming this controls more of your sag. This one will be more of your rebound. You got the adjuster blocks there. It's just for weight transfer. The lower the number, the more weight transfer is going to be at the back, so you use your body weight maybe a little more, keeping the skis on the ground. And the higher the number, of course, the more weight transfer you're going to have to the skis, keeping the skis on the ground. I don't know what else to say about this, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't think the dash or the cluster is really anything different compared to last year's model. I have a buddy with a 14, and I think it's pretty much the same. I guess one thing I did do, nothing big, just small, is I did do my license numbers. Of course, the sled did come with the license plate you put on the tunnel. I've never liked those things. I think they look kind of, they make the sled look bad. I guess that's all I'll say. I know legally that's what you're supposed to have. That being said, I've been stopped a few times on the trails, and I've never had any issues with the numbers just being on the side of the sled. They're more so just looking for your registration sticker to make sure that you are registered for the year. So what I did is I just put them down there in black. I was thinking about doing them a different color, orange, maybe yellow up on there, but when I went to the print place, I had a really hard time matching the vinyl so it would look decent. So all I did is I went with black. I know it's kind of plain, but I think I found a good spot for them. You can still read them. Of course, my sticker's on the left side of the sled where it's supposed to be. I don't think I'll have any issues with it, and at the same time, I think it looks okay down there. So yeah, guys, this is it, the 2015 Ski-Doo XRS. It's the 800 E-Tech. Like I said, haven't had a chance to ride it yet, obviously. Hoping to use it a lot this winter. Seating position on it, I think it's pretty normal. The seat does feel pretty good, actually. So yeah, maybe give you a little better perspective of what it's like to sit on this thing. Yeah, so when the snow flies, guys, we'll get some video of this thing out in the snow along with the rest of my buddies. I know my cousin and I bought sleds at the same time. He bought one for himself and his wife, and I bought this one, so we're looking forward to getting out there. Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. Well, oh, one more thing. I just kind of want to give my piece, my 2 cents, I guess, on early winter riding. Here in Ontario, we're extremely lucky that we have the trails we do, considering they run over private property, much of them, down here in southwestern Ontario anyways. I got a lot of family, owns a lot of farmland out in southwestern Ontario. Sled trails do run through their fields. It's not a right, guys, it's a privilege. Maybe we could all do our part and stay off the trails until they're actually open. I know every year there seems to be a lot of complaints about guys on the trails before they're opening, and to be honest with you, it just pisses the farmers off, and I don't blame them, to be honest with you. So yeah, maybe we could do our part and stay off them until they're actually open and keep everybody happy. And yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. Love it or hate it, it is what it is. So yeah, guys,